Welcome to France for the fifth and final round of the 2021 Tour European Rally. The 56th edition of Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur is held on the stages of southeast France, made famous by Rallye Monte Carlo. The rally is hosted in the town of Antibes, a seaside tourist location, while the service area is in Nice, the biggest city of the French Riviera. Aigle in Switzerland, together with Arezzo in Italy, Ferrol in Spain, Rousselara in Belgium, and Antibes in France, will host the events of the 2021 Tour European Rally, the new concept of rally series in Europe. After the fourth round, Spanish Ivan Aries, co-driven by David Vasquez, with a Hyundai i20 R5, is the leader of the series, ahead of the Peugeot of Vigo, which in Antibes needs 3 points to become the new TER champion, after having already the TER 2WD 2021 title in his pocket. Third is the Skoda Fabia of Suarez. The 56th edition of Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur runs over 2 days, 15 special stages, very difficult for true experts. Among the protagonists in the French Riviera, the two Citroën C3 Rally 2, of the three-time French rally champion Johan Bonato and Eric Camilli, the Volkswagen Polo R5 of Quintin Giordano, and the Alpine A110 Rally RGT of Cedric Robert. In Antibes, the Tour European Rally will also award the 2020 titles, after the cancellation of some events last year. Spanish Edgar Vigo and Romanian Alexandru Filip will fight for the victory.
Really is an amazing situation, because when we start this year, we don't think at any time about to have possibilities to be in this situation, but really now we are so happy to try to enter in the Hall of Fame of TER. I like a lot the stages. Maybe the first and the second one are the worst for my type of driving, but the Saturday is really amazing, and the call of Blaine with the last part of the stage, very narrow and with these tunnels, is really amazing and a very nice place for a mythic photo.
On reçoit un équipage roumain qui participe régulièrement au TER.
I'm here for the second time, and for sure it's a strange situation that is the last event for 2020 and 2021. But that's life, the pandemic situation, and also the big Alex storm from last year. We will focus on the first place as usual. We are in a big fight with our competitor from Spain, and I'm really glad to have here the competition. I really like this rally because it's an alternative rally with a very narrow roads and very large roads, very speedy, bumpy. There are, let's say, around 3 rallies in only one. I'm so happy to be here again, and I really want to fight for the first place, and also to have my Italian team car in perfect condition at the end of the rally.
The Rally Week gave the drivers the chance to visit Antibes, the French Riviera and Maritime Alps. First day of competition, 8 special stages await the drivers.
140 moins bref pour 100 mètres. Barrière gauche en 30. Barrière gauche 130. Et droite 140 moins, bref tenir pour 40 mètres. Gauche 140 moins, juste no cut.
First stage. Eric Camilli, co-driven by Christopher Guillot, is the fastest and sets the best TER time, 6.6 seconds over Bonato and 8.3 on Giordano.
Sur gauche 42 à fond, Milon qui ouvre, 120 mètres.
Camilli also wins the second and third special stage, while Bonato reacts in the fourth test, and reducing the gap from the leader to 8.9 seconds. The Pluri-French champion pushes hard with his Citroën, tries to remain close to Camilli, and, in the same time, to stay ahead of Giordano, who is third with his Polo, just 3.8 seconds behind.
Pour droite 35, 25 mètres, droite 45 plus à fond, lèche, pour attention gauche ferme.
The Alpine A110 RGT of Cedric Robert is fourth, 28.2 seconds behind the leader, 15.5 seconds ahead of Astier's twin car. Great fight for the sixth place between the two Skoda Fabia of Boetti and Casciani. The first takes the sixth position in the fourth stage by 13.7 seconds. And first in the TER2 will drive classification is the Peugeot 208 Rallye 4 of Xavier Quinsac, ahead of Escudero's Hyundai i20 and Bessen's Skoda, that closed the top 10 of TER. Pauline Dalmasso leads the TER Junior, ahead of Rummo and Cipriano. In the fight for the 2020 and 2021 TER titles, Alexandru Philipp and Gabriel Lazar, while they had ahead of Vigo until the second special stage, had a crash on the third, lose more than 2 minutes, and the chance to fight with Spanish. Vigo, now 15th in the TER classification, must finish the race at least in 13th position, in order to be sure to become the 2021 TER champion, and also must finish the rally ahead of Philipp to gain the 2020 TER title. Due to a mechanical problem, British Thomas Preston abandons the race with his Ford Fiesta Rally 2. Eric Camilli and Christopher Guillot lead the TER after 4 special stages. An amazing fight between the top 3 drivers of the standings in the middle of day 1 promises a special rally for the TER.
42, gauche 2, 1 moins sur épingle droite à moi. Pour droite 33, 2, referme 33 plus, sur gauche 42 à fond, 40 mètres. Frein droite 3, léger tard, surtout pas corde, attention, 20 mètres. Gauche 2 plus.
Camilli is again the fastest in the 5th stage, but Bonato reacts.
120 plus étoile. Pour 20 mètres tunnel léger humide, droite ferme 120. Pour 40 mètres, attention glissant, droite ferme 120 moins et 3 sorties.
The 2020 French rally champion wins the SS6 and 7 and reduced the gap at 3.2 seconds from the leader. The leader Camilli reacts in the last stage of the day and closes the first leg 7.6 seconds ahead of Bonato.
Mètres. Gauche ferme 32 court et 3 pas corde. Dans droite 20 et 3. Pour droite et gauche 20, 25 plus Milon fini arrêté. Pour droite
Quinton Giordano and Kevin Parent signed the second scratch 3 times in the afternoon stages and closed the day third, 11.1 seconds behind the TER leader. Fourth, at 39 seconds, the Alpine A110 of Cedric Robert and Mathieu Duval, 32 seconds ahead of STA.
3 courts sur gauche 5, ouvrant 2 fois, fini frein sur droite 0, piège ouvre, pour droite 1, sur gauche 5 moins en 2 fois.
In the fight between the 2 Skodas for the 6th place, Boetti leads Khashani by 53 seconds after the first leg. With a very fast first day for him, Quinsac is the leader in the TER 2-wheel drive standings, and 8th in TER, ahead of Besson Skoda and Rumo's Peugeot 208, which is also the leader of the TER Junior. After the abandonments of Escudero, Bonfils and Cipriano, Edgar Vigo, and Fatima Amanero take the 12th position, and are virtually the 2021 TER champions.
În stânga 6, 50, atenție, stânga 2 plus, 20.
In the overall classification of the 56th Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur, the Alpine A110 of Nicolas Simon is leader, ahead of Camilli and Bonato. Eric Camilli leads the TER after the first leg. Seven special stages await the crews for the second day of competition.
Et go. 70 mètres gauchis, 70 mètres droite 38 de bon, léger tard pas corde, 50 mètres. Gauchis, 100 mètres, gauche 42 plus tenir sur droite 42 plus mi-court, sur 42 plus mi-court sur gauchis pour gauche 40.
The leader is the fastest in 2 of the 4 morning stages, with Bonato and Giordano that's sticking to him.
Sur gauche 120, plus ferme léger. Sur droite à fond, 80 mètres. Gauche 130 moins, bref. Sur droite 130 millions. Pour 50 mètres. Gauche 120 plus.
Johan Bonato pushes hard with his Citroën. After 12 special stages, he's just 6.6 seconds behind Camilli, and with Giordano 9.8 seconds behind him.
Droite 20 tourne. Pour long gauche 25 se resserre léger étroit. Dans droite à fond derrière 60 mètres. Gauche ferme 25 plus étroit tard. Dans droite 30 plus dur 50 mètres. Attention frein gauche 20.
In the fight for the fourth place, between the two Alpine of Cedric Robert and Raphael Sta, anything can happen. The gap between them is just 17 seconds after 12 special stages.
Gauche 2 courant 2 fois. Sur droite 3 ouvre. Sur gauche, sur attention droite 2.
Nothing changed in the standings in the middle of the second day. Boetti is 6th with his Skoda, ahead of Kashani's twin car. Eighth is Quinsac's Peugeot, 9th is Bessen's Skoda, and 10th is Romo's Peugeot. In the fight for the TER titles, another step done for Edgar Vigo. He still has 3 stages left to win the TER title. Eric Camilli and Christopher Dio lead the TER after 12 special stages. With 3 stages to go, Camilli has to keep pushing with his Citroën, because Bonato and Giordano will try to win until the end.
40 mètres.
Anything can still happen.
Sur gauche 36 mi-court qui ouvre le léger. 40 mètres. Gauche 4 plus léger tard. 50 mètres. Gauche 38 referme léger 30 mètres.
Dreapta 5, scurt 30, dreapta 3 plus.
They fought with Vigo during the last 2 TER seasons. Alexandru Philip and Gabriel Lazar closed their Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur 3rd in TER2 will drive, take 2nd place in the 2020 and 2021 TER2 WD, and become the 2020 TER vice champions.
Pour gauche 4, tard, tenir. Et droite 3.
In TER Junior, victory to Sarah Rummo and Julie Amblard, who also win the TER Ladies Trophy 2021, ahead of Dalmaso and Cipriano. Philippe Besson finishes 9th in the TER, behind the winners of TER2 will drive Xavier Quinsac and Jean-François de Montredon. 7th place to the Skoda of Frederic Kashani, behind of Michel Boetti's twin car, who takes a good 6th position.
Et 70 mètres, attention, gauche 4, pour droite 3 plus court. Pour droite 3 plus court, sur gauche à fond.
In the last 3 stages, Raphael Sta attacks and tries to take the 4th place. The Alpine driver is the fastest in the 14th stage, but Cedric Robert remains 4th, with 7.7 seconds advantage. With a great race for them, Cedric Robert and Mathieu Duval also take the victory in the TER Production RGT R4K trophy. In the overall classification, outside the TER, Nicolas Siaman wins the 56th Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur with his Alpine A110. In fight for the victory from beginning, Quinton Giordano and Kevin Parent climb to the 3rd step of the TER podium with their Polo R5.
gauche 130 plus, bref tenir. Sur le petit frein pour 20 mètres. Droite 130 moins, 30 mètres.
Johan Bonato and Benjamin Bolaud, fighting for the victory since the beginning of the rally, they arrive at 3 seconds from the lead after the 7th special stage, but in the end, they have to settle for second place.
40 mètres, gauche 4 plus léger tard. 50 mètres, gauche 38, referme léger 30
With a
mètres.
fantastic race for them.
Frein droite 33
Leader
plus,
from the
long
first
contre
to
accord.
last special stage,
Gauche 4 plus,
Eric
30 mètres.
Camilli and Christopher Guillot, the Citroën C3 Rally 2, win the 5th round of the 2021 TER Tour European Rally, the 56th edition of the Rallye Antibes Côte d'Azur.
Frein avant gauche 45-1 sur droite 3 moins et 3 pas corps d'arrivée. Encore, ouais, ok.
Et maintenant, c'est le vainqueur.
I think it was a good race for sure. We went here to try to win and it's done. So it's very fantastic for us to win at home our rally. So yes, the car worked very well, and it was a nice it was a nice moment on the car during the weekend.
Second year in TER for them. The Spanish Edgar Vigo and Fatima Amanero become the new TER champions.
Izquierda 6, no capetril en izquierda 6, ¿vale? Aquí no capetril, meta.
Voilà, Edgar Vigo Lopez et sa copilote Amenero Tessero, vainqueur du TER 2021. Catégorie confondue, hein? Oui, tout à fait, vainqueur du TER.
We are really happy because this is an amazing experience for us. When we start this adventure last year, we only think to take part in the two-wheel drive cars, and now to obtain the absolute title is something really incredible for us. We are really happy to be the champions of the Tour European Rally. We enjoy a lot is to win the championship, and we are the Tour European Rally champions. Very good experience for us, and this is a very good experience for all the drivers around Europe, the Tour European Rally. Thank you very much, and we are really happy with our smile.
Eric Camilli, Johan Bonato and Quintin Giordano is the TER podium in France. Edgar Vigo and Fatima Amanero are the new Tour European Rally champions. The Tour European Rally will back in 4th months, 2022 will be the 7th year of the series, with many surprises for drivers, teams and fans. The TER awaits you.